but I'd wait a million more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. If I had only felt the warmth within your touch, if I had only seen how you smile when you blush, or how you curl your lip when you concentrate enough, I would have known what I was living for all along. What I've been living for. Your love is my turning page, where only the sweetest words remain. Every kiss is a cursive line, every touch is a redefining phrase. I surrender who I've been for who you are. Nothing makes me stronger than your fragile heart. If I had only felt how it feels to be yours, well, I would have known what I've been living for all along. What I've been living for.
Welcome on behalf of Emily and Brent and their families. Thank you for traveling to this beautiful, beautiful location for this special day. We all might seem a little nervous. It's their first wedding, and it's mine, at least officiating. So please bear with us all. We gather here today to celebrate the union of Emily and Brent. The gift of marriage is a public statement and a commitment for all to witness. Please be seated. This ceremony represents the wonderful opportunity to celebrate the love shared between these two beautiful souls. Marriage is a journey, and it will change your lives. You will travel many roads together, and the journey will be an adventure. Marriage can be hard, but together, your love and support for each other will help you weather all the challenges you will face as a couple. I truly believe finding that special person is fate. Brent's parents met at work. Emily's parents met by chance at West Point. My wife and I met in college at the library. And for the young people, that's a place with the books, not a bar. But the important thing is that they find each other. And at some point, the relationship continues to grow. And we know we want to be with that person for the rest of our life. Here's where it gets personal. Brent told me when he met Emily, he knew shortly after they met. To be exact, they were bowling. But it wasn't during the first game because Emily crushed him. But it was during the second game, and I asked for more detail, and he couldn't even recall what frame it was. But he knew that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. Emily's wit, energy, beauty are what captured Brent's heart. Emily knew Brent was special on a trip to Ohio. For a birthday party with a cousin, she saw Brent in his element with the people he loves, his compassion, and his caring for all. Brent has also displayed his comfort and confidence around sometimes unfamiliar surroundings. That's you, Mike Crawford. But after that week in Ohio, Emily called her mom and said, "I think he's the man." So when I was asked to officiate the wedding, I had to think back and see what two words came to mind. And love and trust were the first two words that popped into my head. And being a retired military person, I had to put those into acronyms. So I'll explain to you what love and trust really are. Love, loyalty, forsaking all others and never giving up on each other in good times and bad. Optimistic. Like all couples, you will face challenges, but don't fear those challenges. As a couple with an optimistic view, you can overcome any challenge. Vigilant. Always looking out for each other, knowing you have each other's back. And enduring. The commitment that comes together for this love is forever. Now, on a side note, Brent is a huge Michigan fan. Michigan leads the series 58-50 against Ohio State. Emily is a huge Ohio State fan. They've won the last 7 in a row. So come November 30th, we'll see how the love is really tested. The second word was trust. Thankfulness for each other and our families as they have helped us grow as adults. Respect for each other, personally, professionally, never taking each other for granted. You may disagree on some things, which we'll know, but never lose the respect that you have for each other. Unconditional. Your total commitment to each other. Trust me, you're going to find things that drive each other crazy, but your love will be unconditional. Stability. You will face many challenges, but these challenges will bring you together and they will make you stronger as individual and even stronger as a married couple. And tenderness. Show each other that you will love each other each day. Holding hands goes a long way. An impromptu kiss also goes a long way. And the other thing that I would tell you from my experience, happy wife, happy life. And from my other experience, never say no if you want something new, especially golf clubs. Emily and Brent will now demonstrate their commitment to each other by way of the Unity Cross. The Unity Cross symbolizes the bride and the groom becoming one in the body of Christ. Brent, please place it into the base. God created man to be bold, strong, and defender of the family. Yet he is empty without the completeness of a woman. Emily, please place. God created woman to be delicate, multifaceted, and take care of all the other things that completes her man, and the two shall become one. Stick pins. Together, Brent and Emily complete the Unity Cross, symbolizing the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. As what God has brought together, let no man take apart.
We got it. Yeah.
Brent, do you take Emily to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Please place the ring on Emily's finger. And repeat after me. I, Brent,
I, Brent,
take you, Emily,
take you, Emily,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
my constant friend,
my constant friend,
my faithful partner,
my faithful partner,
and my love from this day forward.
and my love from this day forward.
In the presence of God,
In the presence of God,
family and friends,
family, and friends.
and friends,
And friends. I got it.
You're doing good. I offer you this solemn vow
I offer you this solemn vow
to be faithful,
to be faithful,
husband in sickness and in health,
husband in sickness and health,
in joy and in sorrow,
and in joy and in sorrow.
and in life as well as in death.
You're going to have to repeat that.
All right. And in life as
And
well
in
as in
life,
death.
As well in death.
Here we go. I promise to love you unconditionally,
I promise to love you unconditionally.
to honor and respect you,
To honor and respect you.
laugh with you and cry with you,
Laugh with you and cry with you.
and cherish you
And cherish you
in this life and in the next.
in this life and in the next.
Emily, do you take Brent to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Please place the ring on his finger. Emily, repeat after me. I, Emily,
I, Emily,
take you, Brent,
take you, Brent,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
my constant friend,
my constant friend,
my faithful
my
partner,
faithful partner,
and my love from this day forward.
and my love from this day forward.
In the presence of God,
In the presence of God,
family, and friends,
family, and friends,
I offer you my solemn vow
I offer you my solemn vow
to be your faithful wife
to be your faithful wife
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow.
in joy and in sorrow.
I promise to love you unconditionally,
I promise to love you unconditionally,
to honor and respect you,
to honor and respect you,
to laugh and cry,
to laugh and cry,
and to cherish you in this life and the next.
and to cherish you in this life and the next. Boom.
I know.
Somebody practiced.
I did too. It just didn't work.
On this blessed day, the 24th of August, 2019, by the power invested in me in the Universal Life Church and the state of Utah, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to present you Mr. and Mrs. Earl.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard we can go. No one will know. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow. Shots of Patrol, and it's on, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Oh, I'll go get a ring, let the choir bells sing like ooh. So what you wanna do? Let's just run, girl. If we wake up and you wanna break up, that's cool. No,
Then I would just say, hey, what better way to seal the bonding of two families than a toast and a drink? And let's do that right now. Let's do it.
Welcome, first of all, Krishna and Josh. And now please welcome Andy and Paul. And now please welcome Sarah and Jack. And now give it up for Maria and Eric. And now Molly and Mark, our best man and maid of honor. Oh, this is our maid of honor and best man, Mark and Molly.
Close. That'll work for me. Okay.
Dave and Sarah. And now please welcome our bride and groom, Emily and Brad.
So, good evening, everybody. I'm Mike, father of the bride. We wanted to welcome you on behalf of Donna and me, and thank you for being here to celebrate this union. So, in no particular order, these things frighten me. Dancing in public, clowns, speaking in public, pirates, and sobbing in front of a whole group of people. So, my guess is at least one or two of those things is going to happen tonight. So I'm going to pull out a prop here, a little crutch, just so I can keep on focus. First off, a couple of thank yous. Dan and Patty, on behalf of Donna and me, we just wanted to say thank you. What a great job. You pull people together from all over the country. You bring them together for the last couple of days so we can get to know each other before we celebrate together. And you've produced a heck of a family and a fine young man in Brent, and we thank you for it. So thank you. So second is just our extended family and friends. I know you all have traveled, I said 11 states, believe it or not. We've got people from New Hampshire. The great state of Texas is represented by a couple folks. We got South Carolina, we've got Ohio, we've got Indiana, we've got Michigan, we've got, everywhere, from all over. Arizona, California, Utah. And you all are here because Brent and Emily wanted you here because at some point you've impacted their lives, either as they were growing up or as they've established themselves here in Salt Lake City. So we can't tell you again how much we appreciate you making the commitment and the effort to travel all the way out here. So thank you. Number 5 is happening right now. I'm going to try to keep this one under control as best I can. I'm using every trick in the book, and I don't know if I can get through it or not. But hey, special shout out to all our friends from Tucson too. Thanks for coming out, because you all grew up with our family, and we've gotten to know you over the years, and we really appreciate the effort you made to get out here. Last but not least, our newly ordained minister, Mr. Dave Cogdell, and Dave and Paige are really good friends of ours, and Emily asked Dave to officiate. He is now a certified clergyman. And I wonder if he really could have had a career as a chaplain versus a cavalryman. He did a pretty good job tonight, so I wanted to say thank you, Dave, for officiating the ceremony. All right, so now to Emily and Brent. So the key to a great speech is a great storyteller that delivers it. I'm not a great storyteller, so I'm going to rely on the story, and I hope that makes up for it. So here we go. So as you heard from Dave, this starts in a bowling alley. That's where the story starts. Our future bride running 20 minutes late for her first date. You'll see a theme here because she was working. And so one of the traits I really admire about Emily is not that she works long hours or works hard. But when you get to know Emily, she is intense and focused and committed. When she has a goal, she gets after it, and she is committed. And I think that's a great segue to marriage when you've got somebody who can make a commitment and keep a commitment. It's something I admire about her. Now, the intense part, you could tell, I don't know if you guys caught it at the end of did you catch it? So Brent stumbled a couple times. Emily nailed it. And did you hear the boom at the end? That's what Brent's got in store for him. But that's number 1, the commitment part. She's also just really giving and a generous person. So we grew up She volunteered with her mom, did a lot of volunteer work at Tunadita in Tucson, which is an organization near and dear to our heart. So Emily volunteered. She counseled children. She worked with Donna on fundraising. And so that part of her, too, is something I really admire, that generous giving spirit. So now we go to Brent. How do I know Brent? I've gotten to know Brent, but I tell you, I think the best way to talk about Brent and his traits is another story. So when Brent called me, I'll set this up. Brent called me about a week before we came here to travel to visit Brent and Emily here in Salt Lake City. And Brent called me about a week before and said, I'm going to ask your daughter to marry me. Can I have your permission? And so that's confidence and it's humility. So Brent had the confidence to say, I'm going to ask your daughter to marry me. Can I have your permission? It says a lot about Brent. The other thing, though, was Brent planned this so that Donna and I could be here when he proposed. So we were able to be here when Brent proposed and to celebrate with him. And that's a real gift, Brent, so thank you. It says a lot about him as a young man. So as a couple, we're back to the bowling alley thread. I'll pick that up one time, then we'll finish it up. We're almost there. So here's how the whole proposal thing went down. So plan A was Emily picks Donna and me up at the airport. And we set it up as we're going to take some wonderful photos at a very scenic location up in Deer Valley. And that was the way we were going to get Emily up there to take photos and do the whole proposal. So plan A happened, and as soon as Donna and I hadn't even taken off the airport, and we were getting texts already that, hey, I got a case, it's going late. I'm going to be delayed. I'm not going to be able to get you. It's okay, that's fine. So we land. The case just started, but it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to be delayed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you. So we're back to, we're in this whole thing, and Brent says, fine, I'll get you. The problem is the goal, the commitment part was getting to top of Deer Valley to a great mountain to take some photographs, and we were racing the sun going down at this point. So Emily's later, more delayed, and that intensity and that focus, she was getting real irate about getting up in time to take these pictures, and poor Brent has got a ring burning a hole in his pocket. And he's stroking his beard, he's really nervous. But watching the dynamic, Brent's the only one that knows besides Donna and me that he's about to propose. And Emily is just so intense and focused on getting to the top of the darn mountain. But watching Brent redirect that intensity and watching how they interacted as a couple, it's a good way to judge how that's going to play out over long term. So that's the story. And Dan and I were sitting at the bar last night, standing at the bar, and he said, I think these kids are better together than they are separate. I agree. I think that's true. So if you raise them up to Brent and Emily, we're excited for you. We love you. We can't wait to celebrate with you tonight. Here's to a marriage blessed with many years of love, shared experience, happiness, and Donna wrote in at the very end, babies, but there's no pressure to that one. Here. Cheers.
So, first I'd like to thank you all for joining us here in this beautiful place that Brent and Emily now get to call home. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Dave. To start, I'd like to thank Patty and Dan and Mike and Donna for everything that you have done to make this incredible weekend possible. It's truly been an absolutely wonderful experience. So I have had the distinct pleasure to call Brent my best friend since about the third grade. Over the years, we've created countless memories together. In fact, we spent so much time together that my mother used to joke that Brent was her third son. Brent, how many consecutive weekends did we have a sleepover? What was our record? Like 15, 16?
I think it was 13 weekends.
They were 13. We can go with that. We can go with that. And actually, this is a bit of an audible, but Patty reminded me yesterday that Brent actually took it upon himself to add his own grocery list items to our fridge list and was vocally upset when they weren't in the pantry when he came over. But anyway. Anyway, tubing battles, camping trips, terrorizing the neighborhood on our mopeds. Brent was always a big part of my most cherished childhood memories. As we grew older, we joined each other on bigger adventures, but of course we also faced bigger challenges and hardships in our lives. I'm forever grateful that I can always count on Brent to be there for me through all the ups and downs that life has a way of throwing at you. So Brent, for that, I thank you. When I think back to those early days in elementary school, it's abundantly clear to me that Brent has always had the same incredibly charismatic, vibrant, and confident personality that he has today. I knew that whomever Brent would ultimately find to spend the rest of his life with would need to be a woman that shared these same sort of qualities. She'd also need to be someone who was as strong and as driven as I've always known him to be. I'll let you guys, you might be a little more strong than Emily and I. Regardless, I am so thankful he's found all these qualities in you, Emily. I believe it's safe to say at this point that Brent and Emily have pretty well obliterated that consecutive sleepover record I used to share, but I can think of no better person to pass that crown to. So a toast to Brent and Emily. We wish you nothing but love and happiness in your new lives as husband and wife.
Hi. So like my dad, I'm not very much speaker, so I'm kind of nervous. And also like him, I'm a crier, so I'm sorry if I tear up. So Emily has always been like my biggest inspiration. Like I've always looked up to you ever since I was a kid. You were just so much cooler than me. And I wanted to be just like you. I think I annoyed you sometimes. Like if friends would be over, I'd just go to your room and like want to hang out. You kick me out. But you know, I've seen you grow up, and we've gotten closer the older we got, and I've never seen love, and like I've seen it between you two. No offense to my parents. Like, as soon as I met Brent, I knew that like he was definitely the one. Like I've never seen you happier than you are with him, and he's an amazing guy. And I've never connected with anyone immediately like I have with him because I'm a very shy person. So it's hard for me to open up, and you made it easy. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you better and your family better, because I love everyone in your life. I'm not going to go any longer because I'm getting really nervous, but you can tell. But anyway, I love you both, and thank you to everyone for coming, and thank you to my parents and Patty and everyone who was involved in this, because this is beautiful. This is an amazing wedding, and this is where we talk, so
Cheers, Mom.
Hey everyone, for those of you who haven't met me yet, I'm Sarah, or as Emily always calls me, Blue, part of my last name. I've had the absolute pleasure of serving as maid of honor alongside Molly throughout this whole journey for the past year and a half. I've known this was coming since the day I met Brent. I had no doubt in my mind. So Emily and I met 6.5 years ago in college, and basically it was just fireworks immediately. So we have remained friends throughout that time, and I'm so excited to think of all the memories that we're going to make in the next so many decades of our life. I have no doubt in my mind. Most of our friendship has been long distance, and I think the most noteworthy part of us being friends is that we met each other when we were stupid 20-somethings, and now we're still stupid 20-somethings. We have salaries now, so we moved away from our families. And also, somebody told me to not use my phone, but I'm a millennial, and I don't even think I have a working printer at home, so I can't print something. So we moved away from our families, we started new jobs, we struggled financially, and we've still remained friends, and we've never skipped a beat with each other, and I find that amazing. We could go weeks and weeks and weeks without talking, and anytime we reconnect, nothing changes. And I come out here for work all the time, and she's my hotel, my Chateau de Earl now. And I have my own room in their house. It's amazing. But I remember the week Emily went on her first date with Brent. She sent me a picture. I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. And she kept me in the loop of what's going on. And the day I met him, I had no doubt in my mind that was it. That's Emily's guy. Brent and I went on our own little setup date and friggin', what was that? Some Asian place in downtown Salt Lake, and we had our own, 2-hour date, and I, interviewed him, and I was like, this is the guy. This is it.
Made me pay too.
But she told me, the forbidden F word, football. So she told me he's a M fan. And I knew this would be a problem, and it's a problem, and I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. But we'll see when the little onesies come, what the onesies look like. It's going to be either red or blue, hopefully red. She told me, right?
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Wait!
So I want to end on this. It's been really cool the past 2 nights. Emily and I have gotten to have a little sleepover. So she tells me, I can't believe I get to spend the rest of my life with him. I'm so lucky. I only hope that one day I get to feel that. I have no doubt in my mind that you guys are going to create a beautiful life together. Beautiful babies, maybe in a couple years. enjoy each other. I am so thrilled for you guys, and I'm so thankful that I've gotten to be such a big part of this day. And I admire both of you, Brent. I couldn't in my head imagine a better person for Emily. Someone said last night, you guys are the yin and yang. You guys are absolutely perfect together. Brent, I cannot wait to get to know you better and do more dates at the Wong's place.
Jay Wong's.
Amazing.
I remembered it. Jay Wong's.
But I am so happy for you, Brent. You're incredible. The way that Emily speaks about you is unreal, and so happy for you guys. No feelings, bro.
No feelings.
Emily and
Hearts.
I always say that we have no feelings for each other, as you can tell. But here's to countless decades of happiness and babies. And I can't wait to be a crazy
Grand flu.
crazy aunt. And I'm so excited for that. So cheers.
Cheers.
Love you guys.
Throughout this engagement process, a lot of people, family and friends, have given us a lot of advice. Marriage advice, what the wedding week might be like, and certainly... Is this mic on? And certainly how the wedding day might go. I would say that I'm a sensitive man, but I haven't really been this emotional in my entire life. And despite all the advice that all of you have given us,
You got it.
Every speech you hear, people thank the guest for coming. And as a guest, I always thought that was polite and sincere, and I was always happy to be there. But this week, I learned a lot about gratitude. Emily called this week surreal. I can't believe all of you came through us. When I say thank you, when we say thank you, and when I hear it again at another wedding, I'm going to remember how special you guys made us feel. Yeah. There are a few people we need to thank. Starting with Mike and Donna. Roll Tide. thank you so much for taking me in, for giving me your blessing, and for all of the hard work and the support to make this wedding the wedding of our dreams. Thank you, and we love you. To Mom and Dad, Dan and Patty, thank you for all of your hard work and support putting on this wedding. Thank you for showing me what a loving marriage is. And thank you for accepting Emily from the get-go, despite her Buckeye colors. Thank you, and we love you. Thank you to the bridal party. Thank you for making this an absolute blast of a week. Thank you for enduring all of the pictures and blurring the lines between what friends and family really are. Thank you, and we love you. Thank you to my beautiful bride, my one and only boo. I love you so much, and I'm literally yelling it on a mountain. Thank you to all the vendors and the staff for making this such a great night and dealing with Donna and I's emails for 15 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah.
No.
And once again, thank you to you guys for coming. It's, like Emily said, it's surreal. I just can't imagine everyone coming here. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
I swear to God, when I come home, I'm gonna hold you so close. I swear to God, when I come home, I'll never let go. Like a river I flow to the ocean. I know you pull me close, guiding me home. And I need you to know that we're falling so fast. We're falling like the stars, falling in love. And I am not scared to say those words. With you I'm safe. We're falling like the stars, we're falling in love. I swear to God I can see 4 kids and no sleep. We'll have one on each knee, you and me. And when they've grown up, you're still the girl you look love. When I held your hair up, 'cause you had too much. And I need you to know that we're falling so fast. We're falling like the stars, falling in love.
I got red dirt stains on my boots and jeans, careless fingers from my guitar strings, wild like the wind in the tall pine trees. I got roots and I got wings. I raise my glass on a Saturday night. I thank the Lord above on my Sunday drive. For Daddy's hands and Mama's dreams. He gave me roots, she gave
Oh man.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud, women walk, I've been kicked around since I was born. Never tolerate, that's okay, and you may look the other way, but we can try to understand and do your time to make the man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and you're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying Shake it for me, shake it for me, girl, shake it for me. Like a dandelion in the wind and the hill underneath the pines. Like the river flows, feel the deep go down to the coast. All I wanna do is get to holding you, get to knowing you. Ooh, baby, you know what I want to do. For the young bucks sitting in the honky tonks.
And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. But if you wanna act, you can keep yourself where you at. 3, 6, 7.